Hi, I'm Ben. I'm here to learn English.
And I'm Emma. I'm here to help.
Let's learn together.
Let's learn together. Hey everyone. Welcome back to our channel. I'm Emma.
And I'm Ben. Today, we've got a super fun episode for you all because we're going to teach you some awesome kitchen vocabulary.
That's right. Whether you're cooking, baking, or just hanging out in the kitchen, these words and phrases will definitely help you sound more natural when speaking English.
So, grab your apron. Yes, I'm wearing one. And let's get started. The first thing you need when you're in the kitchen is utensils. Things like spoons, forks, and knives.
And don't forget your measuring cups and measuring spoons if you're baking or cooking something that needs precise amounts.
Right. Oh, and there's also the cutting board. It's so important to have one when you're chopping veggies or anything, really.
Speaking of chopping, do you know how to chop properly? You don't want to hurt yourself, so make sure to hold your knife carefully, okay?
Good tip. All right, let's talk about cooking methods. There's boiling, where you heat water until it bubbles, like when you make pasta.
Or you can fry something, like eggs or potatoes. When you fry, you cook it in a lot of oil or fat.
Or you can roast something, like chicken or vegetables in the oven. When you roast, it's usually at a high temperature, and it makes the food nice and crispy.
If you want to cook something gently, you can simmer it. For example, when you make soup or stew, you bring the liquid to a simmer, not a full boil.
Oh, and for all those bakers out there, you might want to know the difference between baking and grilling. When you bake, you're cooking with dry heat, usually in the oven, but when you grill, you're using direct heat from below, often on a barbecue.
That's right. And don't forget about stirring. You'll often use a spatula or a wooden spoon to stir the food in the pan.
Oh, and there's blending, like when you use a blender to make a smoothie, or whisking when you need to mix ingredients like eggs or flour.
It's also really important to season your food. You can add things like salt, pepper, or herbs like basil, rosemary, or oregano to make the food taste delicious.
Now, Emma, let's talk about some of the kitchen appliances we use. You can't forget about the microwave to heat up leftovers, the oven to bake, and the stovetop where you can fry, boil, or simmer your food.
Absolutely. And we can't forget about the fridge where you store all of your cold items like milk, eggs, and cheese. And of course, there's the freezer for your frozen foods like vegetables and ice cream.
Speaking of ice cream, when you're serving food, you might need plates and bowls. You also need glasses for drinks and cups for hot beverages like tea or coffee.
Don't forget about the cutlery. That's the general word for all your eating tools: forks, knives, spoons, you name it.
Oh, and how about serving? You'll need a serving spoon or tongs to dish out food onto your plate. And don't forget about the napkin for wiping your hands or mouth.
Now, what happens when you're done cooking? You'll need to clean up. You can use a dishwasher, or if you're doing it old school, you can hand wash everything with a sponge and dish soap.
And after you're done cleaning, it's time to put everything back in its place. That's when you can use a cabinet or drawer to store things like your pots, pans, and utensils.
And of course, your kitchen sink is where you wash your dishes or even rinse off fruits and vegetables.
If you've made a big meal, there might be a lot of leftovers. You can put them in storage containers or plastic wrap to keep them fresh in the fridge.
We're also talking about leftovers, which is a great way to save food for the next day, right?
Yes, leftovers can be a lifesaver. Now, Emma, let's wrap it up by giving our viewers some phrases they might use while cooking.
Great idea. So, if you're in the kitchen, you could say, "Could you pass me the salt, please? I'm going to boil the water for the pasta. Do you want to stir the soup while I chop the veggies? Let's preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. I need to drain the pasta after it's done."
And don't forget some polite phrases like, would you like me to help you cook? Can you hand me that knife? Do you need any help with the cleanup?
And if something smells good, you might say, "Wow, that smells delicious. I can't wait to taste it."
Those are all super useful phrases. So before we go, we want to remind you to practice these words and phrases next time you're in the kitchen.
Yes, and don't forget to have fun while you're learning. It's all about enjoying the process.
All right, that's it for today, folks. We hope this video helped you expand your kitchen vocabulary and gave you some new phrases to try out in your own kitchen.
If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel so you never miss a new lesson. And of course, leave a comment if you have any kitchen tips or questions for us.
And we'd love to hear about your favorite meals to cook. Let us know in the comments.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye, everyone.
Bye!